I'ma walk on the beat. I eat my plate and it make me obese. I've been pushing lyrics like a kingpin. And when today we got them.
We're talking about cultural icons. We
got it.
I was
PeeWee Herman.
I was last week years old when I found out that PeeWee Herman is one of the voices of A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes, you told me.
And then one of our brothers, we actually have a non-host in the studio with us. Shout out to Ugly Face, one of the members of Ugly Face is in the studio with us. So he was like, you didn't know that PeeWee Herman was that dude. And then I shot back. We knew he was that dude till he got caught spanking it in the theater down in Florida. And then that just went on a whole different conversation.
Right.
But so much so.
He was spanking it to Nurse Nancy. Just saying.
PeeWee Herman had on the gray suit with the red tie and the boots with the platform boots. They made a rap song, bro. And there was a video. People used to call up, what was the Flavor videos?
Dance eventually
it was
too?
MTV.
Yes.
Brand new dance called the PeeWee Herman. Dun, 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 dun. Remember that jam, bro? Huh?
We can't clear that. Don't sing it.
Yeah, we damn sure can't clear it, yeah. But there was a brand new dance called the PeeWee Herman. Like the double dizutch. They don't do dances no more. Whatever happened to that?
They do. Yes,
it's
they
just
do.
not what we do.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the last dance song?
Uzi.
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry. He did a dance during the song.
That was the dance
That's
for the song.
the Cupid Shuffle. So the name of the song was I Just Want That's not the name of the dance. The name of the dance is I Just Want
No, it's called something, but I'm just saying.
Thank you. So the Cupid Shuffle is a song. Tie to the left.
Still a dance.
Slide to the right.
They're not doing all that. They're not doing all that.
But that's what the song was. That's what the double Dutch bus was. Double Dutch bus. That's what the PeeWee Herman
The
was.
Hustle. Remember the Hustle?
The Hustle. The PeeWee Herman. The mashed potato.
Nene.
The Nene was a dance.
Yeah, Nene.
So watch me whip. He actually described what he did
Salento.
in the
leg.
song. Salento, stanky leg,
Salento.
was another one that had it
Salento's
because
in
that was
jail.
an actual
I didn't
move.
know that.
He murdered his cousin.
Holy shit. Allegedly.
Salento
No,
did?
he's in jail.
Yeah, Salento. Yeah, Salento's
He
in
got
jail.
convicted.
Yeah,
He's
That's
toast.
heartbreaking.
he hated that song.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but
He
it
hated
went
that song.
diamond.
Shout out to Bolo.
Bolo and Dolo. Bolo
Yeah.
Bolo
Shout out
made
to
it.
Bolo. Bolo.
Bolo went diamond.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that
there's
song
still,
there was crazy.
all that to say, there still are dances. They just don't call them the
I'm
name of the song. The
asking
dance.
when was the last
me
one?
Watch me, Nene.
In recent
Watch me
history,
whip,
let's think
whip.
about it.
Watch me,
Coders,
Nene.
please hit us in the
Ooh,
comments
watch me,
if you know
watch
the
me.
name of the
Ooh,
last
watch me,
popular
watch me. Ooh,
dance
watch me,
song
watch me.
that gave you the breakdown in the lyrics.
10 million.
Was it the Hot Girl? Was it the Body song from Megan? No, I don't think that was Body. I don't think so, bro. That's a good question.
Diamond. Watch me went diamond.
Somebody needs to do a study on that. How many dance records? What are the top charting dance records named after a dance? And what have they done? That's got to be a good number. That's got to be something fun.
I think TikTok should make a chart for that. Make a dance chart since they got all these charts and artists are signing distribution deals to TikTok.
But then that would be like the video games. Fortnite were doing that at one time. Remember when they were?
Yep.
Fortnite has been
didn't they
accused of
steal-
culturally appropriation, right?
Yeah.
Where they're taking the dances that these young content creators are putting them up, and that brings us to what we talked about earlier. Where I got a friend of ours, shout out to Pat, who is a supermodel, right? He's a guy supermodel. He was just at like LA Fashion Week, and he came back, and we were talking about his image, and you owning how you look. Just because you look in the mirror at yourself, that doesn't mean that you own that.
Do you care to break it down?
Owning
sir?
your rights. I'm sure Wendy could talk about owning your rights more than I could, but I do understand this. You can't put a silhouette of Lil Wayne or of Eminem on a flyer without paying the people who own the rights to their likeness, my boy.
Correct.
Because their image, their shadow, their silhouette, their vector design is trademarked and owned. Okay, the next time you want to challenge me, go to posters.com. It still exists. And go look at all of the rappers that have posters that are commercially available. Don't take my word for it, bro. You can go up there and see who the people are that have licensed and own their image because they've licensed that image to other companies to manufacture prints of their pictures and their likeness and sell it for a profit. So you can see who it is. Now the question is, how do you do it? Maybe that's something that Wendy could elaborate on. I'm not sure the exact intricacies of it, but I know that if you're out here and you're creating dances, maybe that should be something that one of our coders, we can inspire them to do, is try to figure out where and who and how to register some of these digital things. Are you going to require to get a diagram?
It doesn't exist yet, and that's the problem because I can't remember the young man's name who did the backpack.
PeeWee Herman, right?
the backpack kid.
The backpack kid. Thank you.
his name?
Duh. That's his name. Yeah. He
think it's still his
He
name.
couldn't trademark his dance, and people were just stealing it from him left and right. And it was very frustrating for him because he couldn't copyright it. He couldn't trademark it.
He's a grown man
There
now,
is,
too.
yes, he is.
And I'm
There
sure-
is nothing that you can do. You can't trademark an idea.
But I would counter that with say with the waltz is a style of music and is also a style of dance, and there is a formula. You can buy books, and there are footprints
Correct.
that teach you how to do the waltz.
Correct. But the
I'm
person who
guaranteeing
invented
that
it is not getting paid for it.
the person who
So-
invented the dance,
The waltz
So let me ask you a question.
is not benefiting from the waltz.
Would it behoove us or for me to say, if you create a dance, should you create the song too? To kind of copyright the song and
That you could do.
and claim.
That's what I was. That's
that you
why I was
created the
going
dance.
with it. Like, if,
That's what you can do
because
that.
the
But what if
dance
the
is a
person who
piece of
creates
the
the
song.
dance,
Dance.
doesn't know how to make music? Because some people can dance really
Anybody
good.
can create the song and attribute it to the reason to create the song would be to give the dance ownership. Now it is a
Correct.
marketing
I
piece. It's a
agree.
piece of this.
But what
So
if the person-
It doesn't have to be the person who makes the dance. It could be anybody as long as the song is about the dance. I would think. I don't know. We need to get a lawyer in here involved. This is a great conversation because
This
at the
is a-
end of the
yeah.
day, this is what these kids are talking about. Because guess what? There's a kid right now in 19 days from today, 15 days from today, whatever the math is from Christmas, they're going to open up a Christmas present. It's going to be a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox. And guess what they're going to have? They're going to have NBA 2K.
2K.
And they're going to go up there and they're going to scan themselves and they're going to want to make themselves a super player. Hey, man, are you giving away
And then there's-
your intellectual rights if you're automatically uploading that to a digital
you scan
imaging
your
software?
face.
Of course,
Yes, you
'cause
have to
you're-
say I
you're-
agree.
you're
'cause I
agreeing,
have NBA
yes.
2K.
You agree that they could use it to image and promote, but is that like one of those ways where you're giving up your future rights to monetize yourself? Like, hey man, I want to buy my own image. Well, shows here in 2023 when you were 14 years old, you uploaded a picture of yourself to 2K14, so EA Sports owns your image, bro. So no, you can't. You have to go get that back cleared from them
And
because.
we didn't read.
I'm sure that's not the case. First
Yeah,
of all,
I would
there's no
hope no.
signature.
But,
well,
but there
have
is a
to-
signature
wait,
because
wait,
you
wait.
have to click on it. You have to approve.
You have to read.
I would fight that.
Yeah, we have to. Nah, I don't think
We gotta
it's
look
that,
into it.
I need
but we gotta look
precedent
into
for
it.
that. I need
Yeah,
to look
it's,
into it.
It's just to say that I agree to upload my face on NBA 2K.
Prime
but
example.
I got double
a
check.
precedent. The kid from Fortnite, the guy who does the memes.
Yeah.
The guy from Africa who does these.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can buy him doing this on Fortnite for $6.
Got it.
And you can buy this gesture.
And-
Does the money go to him?
Good question.
I need to
And-
know
Does he
that.
own is it? That's what we're
I need to
talking
know
That's what
that.
I'm
about.
talking about.
I need
Hey,
to
so
know
look,
that.
She,
Well, we're at
she
with
loved,
it.
she loved Michi. One time for Michi. Went on tour Future. Always was like dancing. And I remember he was one of the first people I saw early into NBA 2K. His dances were available to purchase. Now he said that he gets paid from it.
Okay, good.
There are
He's
companies
the
where
only
you can
person
go.
that I saw that said they get paid from it.
There's
Right.
a
'Cause
creator
they
marketplace.
reached out to him directly.
Right.
And he filled out.
There's
So
a
they
creator
did the right
marketplace.
thing, whereas Fortnite did not, because that was the complaint about the dancers is you've appropriated our dances. You've taken what we've done, you've put it into your
Correct.
system, and we're not getting paid.
On the flip side of that is somebody should pay you for doing what exactly?
for the intellectual
the-
creation
What
of the song.
intellectual has to do with the mind. So there's no
Facts.
intellectual creation there. You don't get intellectual property for making your legs move. That would be a physical action. Can you
I think
copyright
you
it?
do,
Can
though. I
can you
think you
copyright a
should.
physical
I
action?
think if you put your left foot up twice and your right foot twice, it is intellectual.
So then
'cause
how
you're
is the person who created the
choreographing it.
waltz not getting paid?
That I don't know.
So it all would come back to the very beginning of
Yeah,
it.
that
It
I don't
it
know.
would be like, so does that mean that the person who invented the waltz is not going to get retroactive? The black box is gone, but would this have opened up a digital precedence? And again, this is what we're talking about. This is
Right.
why these conversations are super
It was
important because
even
there's
worse
somebody
back
watching
then
this
because there was
that can
no
help us.
digital
no-
version.
you couldn't go back.
to
There's no-
widespread
yeah.
a dance, which
Yeah.
I know it can be taught in widespread.
And how
in
do
the
you
other
track
ways.
it back to see who was the first?
Did Michael Jackson ever have any dance songs? He did the
Man.
moonwalk. He
That
did
moonwalk,
dances,
he did
but did
that
he
one.
have a song named after a dance?
Not that I know of.
Is the moonwalk owned? We need to figure that out. Cheat coders, get with me.
That's a
We
good-ass
need
question.
some online sleuths. I need to know who owns the moonwalk, who gets paid for it. Like the Nike check. I think there's like 28
Yeah.
companies that own the Nike check. There are people in partnership. But the shoes that the infamous lean, those were shoes that Michael Jackson designed. That the copyright form is available online. Where at the front of the shoe, where he leans and he does that smooth criminal lean, there was a screw on the ground. And
it's not copyrighted?
And he put his when he was dancing, he slid his foot onto the screw and leaned all the way forward. And that's how he was able to do that crazy lean without CGI or any of that stuff. He designed the shoe specifically for this particular video. So
shout out, and this may be off topic a little bit, but shout out to Michael Jordan's mom, because I watched the movie where Nike had the smallest chance to sign Michael Jordan because he was going to sign with
Air. I haven't seen it. Don't ruin it.
Okay.
Oh my God, tell me about it. Come on, let's hear it. We're talking about it now.
But shout out to his mom.
Trigger alert here. Spoiler alert. Come on, bro.
Shout out to his mom, because she
Jordan's
helped
mom.
Michael Jordan's mom. She helped negotiate, even though that he already was going to
Adidas, right?
Adidas
Reebok or somebody. One of those guys.
He was going to a different one, and she liked Nike because they were a lot more hands-on,
right,
personable, and she just felt it. But she said before they took the deal, he needed a percentage of every shoe sold.
That's awesome. She knew to ask.
Never done before, ever. And that's why he's richer. He's made more money off of his sneakers than he'll ever make off of basketball.
Amazing.
Playing basketball.
I still buy Jordans, and he hasn't played basketball in 20 years.
So I'm just saying to say, like, shout out to the negotiation, because for example, Michi, I don't know exactly what he got, but he gets paid off of his dances off of 2K.
There are creator organizations. There are people right now. Our coders can go in and they can sell their merch on the metaverse. They can create hand gestures for certain games. There's 2 or 3 companies in America, and I'm sure there's more abroad, but there's at least 2 or 3 in America that I know of that offer that service, where you can go on there and sell customizable kits for Call of Duty, or you could sell different types of jerseys for the games that allow you to buy customized jerseys, because we're in the age of customization.
Yes.
Well, within that comes the realm of, do you own it?
Right.
That's a great question.
If you don't own it,
Exactly.
find out how you can own it.
So then you can own it and then license it.
And come on, man, now we're making the money.
Can I just clean something up that was said, because I'm going to get a million DMs over this?
Come on with it.
So a copyright is when you copyright lyrics or the words in a book or the words of a song or the music. A trademark is when you trademark a logo. You cannot trademark. Yes, you cannot trademark an idea. You cannot copyright an idea. You can only trademark and copyright what actually exists.
Tangible stuff.
And then a patent is if you design something like this microphone, you can claim the ownership.
This is the Michael Jackson Thriller. He recorded Thriller on this mic. Sure.
So then, but now in a digital age, now what we have to figure out is within the realm of all of those different pieces of content, or within all of the realm of all of those deliverables or touchable pieces, the intellectual side and the digital side, now we have to establish complete and utter ownership. We got to know from the very beginning. Here's a prime example. Let me ask this question, and I'll leave it alone. If We Are the World were to drop today in 2023, what artist would go first? Because there can only be 3 main artists.
Right.
Four main artists on a time. Everybody else has to be considered a feature.
Right. I guess the biggest sales, whoever's delivering at the time.
Michael Jackson, would have been Michael Jackson, would it have been whoever it was the biggest
Michael
at
Jackson,
the time, it would have been
Prince,
his song.
Beatles, I don't know.
Actually, whoever's funding it is going to decide, to be honest with you. If that's coming out through Sony,
in a digital
Sony's
age,
going to decide.
It doesn't matter in a digital age who it decides, because in a digital age, it matters to who's going to get the most eyes on it, because it would drop on the profile that has the most active viewers on it. And there could only drop on 4 profiles, there could only be 4 main artists.
I don't even think it would make sense like that now.
Could they even do a We Are the World
yes,
right
you
now?
Can.
Publishing wise.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because then people would just say, "Oh, you
almost
know what?
every
I'm not
Beyonce
gonna."
song is a We Are the World, because there's like 8 or 9 people.
So do you guys honestly believe that a Beyonce, a Taylor Swift, a Garth Brooks would be willing to give up publishing to a Glorilla and somebody else?
For a good cause.
Yes, for a good cause in a heartbeat. Yes.
Put it together. Somebody watching this, we need it right now more than anything else. We need a new We Are the World more than anything else. Whoever you guys are watching it, I just want to be there to, you know what I'm saying? I want to see it come to life. So
hey, look, before we go, I just really, you really kind of got my brain moving, because how do you copyright, or how do you legally protect yourself against creating a dance or a physical motion?
Right.
How do you protect yourself
can't-
legally?
That's the problem. Like, law hasn't caught up to technology. That is the problem right there.
Like, if you
I would
come
say
up with like
record
something that
yourself.
goes like this,
If you have a dance
how do
and
you
it's
protect
popular,
yourself?
then you
Yes.
should, the same way you practice your dances, and as horrible as this may sound, record yourself making this dance and don't upload it to media. Because everything on your phone, there's 1,000 lines of metadata that are attributed to every video inside of your phone, as in the longitude and latitude, time of day,
Facts, that's true.
barometer, temperature, all of those things. So if you're recording videos of yourself making these dances and you put this in your hard drive and then Fortnite takes it, you owe me. And that's how it's got to work. Until we figure out the right way to
That's
do
a
it,
great
But
question.
what
we got to go the
stops-
poor man's way to do it.
What stops one person from making every movement in the world possible, and then you make a dance and they go and say, okay, on June 3rd, I put that in my phone, you're now stealing from me?
When you say a
What
movement
stops that?
possible,
Like making
because
something kind
a
of similar.
dance, again, and that's where the song comes into play, because the dance has to be specific.
see.
Put my left foot in, I put my left foot out, I put my right foot in, and then I shake it all
so
about.
like the
It
Soldier
has to
Boy
be-
and you, and he did the Soldier
Right.
Boy,
watch
and he
me,
did the
and
dance.
that's a
and-
process. So if
Okay.
somebody just did this part, then that wouldn't be. It could.
So I would say for
feel you.
now, you create the dance, you do a tutorial, you put it on YouTube. You have to do
Before
something.
Like
you
the
do the
Backpack Kid,
tutorial,
that's what he did. He taught people
what
how
if-
to.
what if you
I
don't
can't
know that
do
it's
it,
gonna
but
be a hit?
He taught people how to do it.
What
I
if you
don't
don't know there's going to be a hit? So while you're in your house,
I'm dumbfounded.
and you freestyling, record yourself freestyling and upload those videos, save them to the hard drive. It may turn out to be great content you can repurpose down the line, or it may be something that can help you get a bag.
Cheat code.
Cheat code.